Hello everybody, I'm Keynote 2024. Today we're going to be talking about the new and improved iPod lineup. So first, what Apple announced is that they're shipping all new devices and all that stuff. But first they said that they have sold 120 million iOS devices and they all have been shipped, so that's pretty crazy. And if you see me look away or something like that, I have some notes because the conference ended just a little while ago. 200 apps are downloaded every second, so that's pretty amazing. That's very amazing. I'm probably like half of it. So iOS 4.1 was introduced, and they fixed some bugs, and proximity sensor and Bluetooth and just other little performance fixes were done. They announced HDR it's called High Dynamic Range Photos, which is HDR. You can upload HD videos over Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and it says you can take 3 photos in rapid succession. One regular, one underexposed, and one overexposed, and it combines them, so it's pretty crazy. They announced Game Center, which is going to be available in 4.1, and it's like revamped and all that kind of stuff. It looks good. They showed a little demo of it. Looked nice. They said that AirPlay was coming to iOS 4, which lets you stream audio and video over Wi-Fi in the background of everything. So like if you're on your iPod Touch or iPhone, you can stream video or audio through to your computer or wherever, or from your computer or wherever, and it runs in the background, so it's not, you don't have to like sit and watch it or something like that. So it's very nice, and that was a great improvement. They were showing multitasking in the iPad with 4.1. Looks great. People were finally happy to see that because everybody's been waiting for that, and it was a big deal that you finally have multitasking on the iPad, and that will be available in November as a free update for the iPad, so definitely look out for that. Okay, so we're going to get to the new iPods. As I said, new iPods for every single model. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Shuffle. So we all know that the Shuffle is tiny. The second generation, it was tiny like this big and it had buttons. Third generation, it was tiny but it had no buttons. It was all run by like voice, and you can make playlists and stuff like that. But a lot of people missed the buttons, and Apple announced that, and they admitted to that people missed the buttons. So what they have done is they put both together. They put it small, very small, and they have the buttons, the basic little play and rewind and crap buttons, and then they also have the voiceover, so you can make your playlist. This is very nice, and I think people are going to love that. They're going to love the combination, because people have always been torn between, but I think people really miss the buttons and the little simple feature of being able to switch songs that easily. It's also going to have a clip on just like the second generation. It has 15 hours of battery, and it's going to come in 5 colors, and it's going to be $49. So on to the iPod Nano. They announced that it's not going to have any click wheel. The click wheel is gone. All the previous versions had it, but it is gone now. It is now a square. It's a 1.5-inch screen. It's very small. It's just a square, and it has multi-touch now. So it's all going to be run by that touch screen. It has a little clip on the back also, which is very nice. You can clip it and be able to use it without an armband. So it has a 24-hour battery life, which is very nice. It looks like a small iPod Touch pretty much. It's just very thin, as I said, 1.5-inch screen. It's like 1.54 or something like that. It has physical volume buttons like on the side, just like the iPod Touch. It's 46% smaller, 42% larger, or 42% lighter than the outgoing iPod Nano. So that's very nice. They didn't say anything about a camera, so that kind of sucks. I don't think it's going to have a camera on it, or I'm not sure, but that would suck if it didn't. So now we're going to talk about the main event, the iPod Touch. So it is thinner, has a front-facing camera, just like everybody predicted. You're going to be able to run FaceTime through email and stuff like that, but also it's going to have a camera in the back, so you're going to be able to record HD video, which is a great feature, and I love it. It's going to have the Retina display, just like the iPhone, the A4 chip, the 3-axis gyro. The 40 hours. It's going to have 40 hours of music playback, so it's very nice. It's like the iPhone 4, just without the phone, and I think that's what everybody has been expecting, that it's going to have all these features and be very nice. It's going to be revamped, and that it's going to be just the iPhone without the phone part. It's pretty much looking the same though, except for the camera in the front and back, but it is the similar iPod Touch. So the 8GB model is going to be $229, the 32GB is going to be $299, the 64 is going to be $399. So some basic Apple pricing, not much change there, and so those will be shipping next week. So definitely look out for those, and I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too. So they did not say anything about the iPod Classic, so it looks like it might be gone for good. The good old iPod Classic that everybody grew to love. It's very sad to see it go. So rip the iPod Classic. So they announced iTunes 10, which looks very nice. They have a new logo for it, and it just looks great. And they have a new social network built into it too for music. It's called Ping. Going to be built into iTunes, like I said, but it will work on the iPhone and iPod Touch also. No word yet on whether it will work on like the old or first generation iPods or iPod Touches and iPhones, so we'll have to wait and see about that, but it looks very nice and I'm excited. And the last thing that they announced is the new Apple TV. It looks very nice. It's a fourth of the size of the Apple TV before. I think it's called iTV. It's all going to be rentals. There will be no purchases, which is a little bit of a downer, but you know, it depends on who you are. It's all going to be cloud-based, so there'll be no need for syncing or anything like that. It'll be $4.99 for first-run HD movies, which is very nice, and they'll be available when the DVDs are released. So you'll be able to download those and watch them as rentals. You'll be able to stream Netflix, which is a big deal, and I know most people wanted that like really, really bad because everybody uses Netflix. So you'll be able to download those and stream those directly to iTV, along with YouTube HD, which is very nice, and I'm sure tons and tons of people will be able to watch YouTube videos in HD on your TV through iTV. There's a lot of TVs. They showed the new UI for iTV, that it has like, you know, all these new features, and it just looks nice. And they showed that AirPlay will let you stream content from your iOS device to Apple TV. So that's a great feature, and you'll be able to stream directly to it. And it will be available for $99 later this month. So that's a really good price, and in my opinion, and I think that a lot of people will be buying that and using it and hooking up to their TV and be able to stream and use Netflix and rent these movies. And I think they teamed up with only like Fox and ABC. So if some more TV networks jump on, I think it'll be a big killer, and it's just going to be a great thing. And I think if a lot of these networks join on, it's going to kill the HD DVR. So we will have to see what happens with that. Then at the end they just let Chris Martin from Coldplay perform. They went and asked him if he would perform at the end of their event, and he came on and he performed a couple songs by himself, and he played for a little bit, and then that was the end of the conference. So what do you guys think of the conference, the music, iTunes, whatever, all that stuff conference? Do you like the new iTunes? Do you like iTunes 10? Do you think it was needed that they had a social network? You know, you have all these social networks out. Do you really need a music social network? What's your opinion on that? Do you like all the new lineup of iPods? Do you think there was that big of a change? Do you think they should have got rid of the click wheel and added a multi-touch to the iPod Nano? Do you think they hit the spot with the iPod Shuffle? Do you think they made a good decision by not doing anything with the iPod Classic? And it looks like it's gonna be gone. So what do you guys think? Do you like the front-facing camera? I don't know how you can't. Do you like all the new features of the iPod Touch? Leave me a comment down below. Leave a video response if you want to, and letting me know what you guys think. So comment, like, and subscribe. Like if you enjoyed that conference. Subscribe, and you'll see all my future tech and vlogs and all that good stuff coming out. And follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Galeno2024. So until next time, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.